student, welcome to my channel, My Audio Classes. We will discuss about the chapter The Man in the Train. Summary in English. The Man on the Train by Alex Haley was originally published in the February 1991 issue of Reader's Digest. In 2007, Reader's Digest republished the article in Alex Haley, The Man Who Traced America's Roots. Though some people may attempt to live life from a purely selfish, self-centered perspective, it is the giving of ourselves to others that we find our greatest sense of meaning. And so, as we search for meaning, one of the best places to look is outwards, towards others, using the principle of charity. Too often the meaning of charity is reduced to the act of giving alms or donating sum of money to those who are economically disadvantaged. But charity in its purest form involves so much more. It includes the giving of our hearts, our minds, and our talents in ways that enrich the lives of all people regardless of whether they are poor or rich. Charity is selflessness. It is love in work clothes. Alex Haley's father, Simon Alexander Haley, worked his way through college and graduate school as a Pullman porter until he met the man on the train. Always Haley seems to be telling us opportunity awaits those who are prepared. A poignant example is found in the story of the man on the train, recalled by distinguished and Pulitzer Prize winning author Alex Haley. It is the true story of a man Alex never met, but one to whom he came to give great honor and credit. In addition, Haley also shares why he broke down in tears when he first divided the officers of a famous newspaper. As you read his account, resist the temptation to reduce the story to that of a kind man offering a handout. Whenever my brother, sister, and I get together, we inevitably talk about Dad. We all owe our success in life to him and to a mysterious man he met one night on a train. Our father, Simon Alexander Haley, was born in 1982 and reared in the small farming town of Savannah, Tennessee. He was the 18th child of Alex Haley, a tough-willed farmer. Although sensitive and emotional, my grandmother could be tough, wild herself, especially when it came to her children. One of her ambitions was that my father be educated. Back then in Savannah, a boy was considered wasted if he remained in school after he was big enough to do farm. So when my father reached the 6th grade, Queen began massaging grandfather's ego. Since we have 8 children, she would argue, wouldn't it be prestigious if we deliberately wasted one and got him educated? After many arguments, grandfather's image would reach new heights if their son went to high school. Her marriage worked. Stain old Alice Haley handed my father 5 hard-earned $10 bills, told him never to ask for more, and sent him off to high school. Traveling first by mule cart and then by train, the first train he had ever seen. Dad finally alighted in Jackson, Tennessee, where he enrolled in the preparatory department of Lane College. The Black Methodist School offered courses up through junior college. Dad's $50 was soon used up, and to continue in school, he worked as a writer, waiter, a handyman, and a helper at a school. The constant struggle to earn money took its toll. Dad's grades began to founder, but he pushed onwards and completed senior high. Next, he enrolled in A&T College in Greensboro, North Carolina, a land-grant school where he struggled through freshman and sophomore years. One break afternoon at the close of his second years, Dad was called into a teacher's office and told that he had failed a course, one that required a textbook he had been too poor to buy. A ponderous sense of defeat declared upon him. For years he had given his utmost, and now he felt he had accomplished nothing. Maybe he should return home to his original destiny of scarecropping. But days later, a letter came from the Pullman Company saying he was one of 24 black college men selected from hundreds of applications to be summertime sleeping car porters. Dad was suggesting here was a chance. He earlier reported for duty and was assigned a Buffalo to Pittsburgh train. The train was riding along one morning about 2 a.m. when the porter's buzzer sounded. Dad sprang up, jerked on his white jacket, and made his way to the passenger's berth. There a distinguished-looking man said he and his wife were having trouble sleeping, and they both wanted a glass of warm milk. Dad bought milk and napkins on a silver tray. The man handed one glass through the lower berth contents to his wife and sipping from his own glass, began to engage Dad in conversation. Pullman Company rules strictly published by Conversation Beyond. Yes, sir, or no, ma'am. But his passenger kept asking questions. He even followed Dad back. The investment in less fortunate. Mr. R.S.M. Boy's draft like a blessing into my father's life. What some may see as a chance encounter, I see as a working of a mysterious power for good. And I believe that each person blessed with success has an obligation to return part of that blessing. We must all live and act like the man on the train. We children of Simon Haley often reflect on Mr. Boise, on his investment in the less fortunate human being by the ripple effect of his generosity. We also benefited instead of being raised on a sharp crop farm. We grew up in a home with educated parents, shelves full of books, and with pride in ourselves. My brother George is chairman of the US Border Trade Commission. Julie is the architect, Lois a music teacher, and I am a writer. Thanks for watching.